Hi, welcome back to the last of the series of modules for the Rescu Academy Reignite Your Relationship. I hope you've learned much of the true purpose of your relationship and some of the underlying forces at play within it. Now, I just want to leave you with some final little tips and strategies to help you take your learnings into the future. A large part of this process is to reimagine your partner. We need to let go of the old picture of them in our minds and the story we used to tell ourselves about our relationship. For example, the image you maybe used to have was of someone steady but boring, reliable but dull. The story you told yourself was that this person was always going to be there and would always be there to be safe because you never argue and nothing is ever going to threaten you. Sounds pretty dull, huh? Or maybe the image you had of your partner was of someone you couldn't quite trust. They were in the relationship very much on their own terms, and you felt deep down that if the situation changed and there was a threat to the status quo, your partner would be the first one out of the door and you'd be left to look after yourself. This was the story you told yourself, that they could withdraw from you at any time, no matter what they said about commitment. And that sounds pretty scary, doesn't it? It doesn't sound like you'll be able to feel secure and relaxed in that relationship. Therapy enables you to learn more about your partner and what really went on for them in their childhood. Some of it we can trust to imagination. For example, if someone is the oldest of the family, they're most likely to have received intense parental care and attention in their early years. This may have fizzled out as other siblings came along. Or, if mum and dad divorced, well, there are other problems in their marriage. So if you know that stuff happened in your family in early childhood, despite a sense that you might have experienced a happy childhood, there will still have been wounds. This doesn't begin to account for the people who've been abused, who've experienced other trauma, who've had a toxic childhood environment of any kind. Reimagining means that instead of the defense that they present you with, you can see underneath that this is someone who's been hurt before your relationship with them. They were hurt and developed adaptations to protect themselves. This enables you to have increased empathy for them, an understanding of why they are the way they are, and an explanation for their behaviours. You'll begin to see how they develop their adaptations to protect themselves, and you can begin to see the parts of them which they have lost or have hidden in order to survive in that environment. The next stage of reimagining is to feel and offer more empathy for your partner. You realise that the problems in your relationship are not about your partner, but about their primary caregivers. Of course, we can't change the past, and we're not here to blame your parents. We know they tried to do their best, but knowledge and understanding and acceptance of your early life experiences is hugely powerful in understanding your current relationship. This is what we call being conscious. Having a reimagined relationship means that you can both talk about your past experiences from a safe and trusting place. You can realise that although there may be similarities between your partner and one of your parents, they are not your parent, and things between you can be different than when it was when you were growing up. Attached to this module is a script for reimagining your relationship, available for you in the download section.